Welcome to Onwithvon. Today we're going to discuss Chris Brown. Should Chris Brown have performed at the AMAs? What do you guys think? I'm going to tell you what I think. Well, first of all, Chris Brown was asked to perform, to do a tribute to Michael Jackson for the Sunday's 50th annual, okay, at the AMAs. So this is what I have a problem with. He was asked to perform, which means he had to practice, practice, practice. And then Sierra was supposed to be a part of it too. So the day of the event, you mean to tell me all of a sudden you decide to pull the plug? All of a sudden. You know what I mean? Like, that is crazy. Like, how can you give somebody something and then take it away? We know about the mistakes that he made in his past, but damn, is y'all gonna hold that over his head? You know, he admitted what he did was wrong. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy that they asked him to perform. And not only did they ask him to perform, they knew that he was going to win an award that night. You know what I mean? So he won favorite soul R&B male artist. And then you have the crowd booing. What the hell y'all booing for? What you gonna boo him for? He's a good artist. You know what I mean? I mean, he could sing, he could dance, and he just have great music. And he's been in the game since he was a teenager. He was young when he made his mistakes. You know what I mean? And y'all sit up there and boo him. This is what Kelly Rowland had to say.
And the American Music Award goes to Chris Brown. Now, Chris Brown is not here tonight, so I'm accepting this award on his behalf. Excuse me, chill out.
Kelly Rowland.
That's right. She was like, hold on, chill out. This is what we not gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, he deserved that win. Like, that album, fire. You know what I'm saying? Let's just go over his list of awards and nominations. Well, he was nominated in 2006, 2008. He was also nominated and he won 3 times. He won for the favorite pop and rock R&B. I'm sorry, favorite pop rock male artist, 2008. Favorite soul R&B male artist, 2008. Artist of the Year, 2008. He won. He was nominated in 2010 and 2011 for the Fame album. He was nominated. 2012, he was nominated. 2014, nominated. 2015, nominated. 2016, nominated for favorite soul R&B male artist. He won that one. 2019, he was nominated 3 times. 2020, he was nominated twice. And then 2021, he was nominated 4 times. And 2022, he won. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like that he's been working hard to get back on track, but it seems like, ever since that situation that he had with Rihanna, that, they're just going to hold it over his head. You know what I mean? Like, he honored his mistakes. He said he made the mistake. he knew it was wrong. That's what he grew up seeing that, you know what I mean? And he admitted all of that. And here we are, you know, telling him, no, you can't perform. Now, I was on Twitter and someone tweeted, everybody hate Chris Brown all of a sudden, but the meet and greets was doing that he was doing was sold out. Some of y'all on this app is just lying. Yeah, that is so true. Like, it's like so many people on Twitter. He shouldn't have won. Why? Why did they even ask him to perform? Why this? It's like they're on a hating Chris Brown spree. It's like he never. I'm not gonna say never because I don't want to put that energy out. But it's like it's taking him a long time to recover. You know what I mean? It's taking him a long time to recover, and it's like, you know, everyone, not everyone, but the music industry, so to speak, it's like holding this over his head. Um, you know what I mean? And I think that happened in 2015 when it happened. So yeah, it's like it's a rough patch for him. It's like they're just not gonna be satisfied till he just stop doing music, I guess. I'm sorry, it didn't happen in 2015. It happened in 2011, I think. No, 2009. My fault. It happened in 2009. So let's look over the calendar here. Let's see. So he's been winning. Well, he's been nominated ever since 2006. 2000. Nope. 2009. He didn't get any nominations that year. 2011. Oh, he got BET Awards 2011. He won 3 times. Let me see. Nope. Nothing in 2009. But it just seems like, you know, they're holding it over his head at this point. Now, someone tweeted, Kelly Rowland defending Chris Brown, an abuser and discriminative ash hat against dark-skinned black women, embarrassing for her. Girl, what are you even talking about? Do you even know what you're talking about? Like, get off of Twitter. They just be on Twitter just saying anything. Just like the guy tweeted that people be lying. Lying. Like, everybody was on Twitter just retweeting Chris Brown meet and greets. You know, everybody was giving him a hard time about that. Like, dude, why are you giving him a hard time for doing meet and greets? Like, they try to make it seem like he was that bad off, that he needed the money so bad that he decided to charge his fans $1,000. What type of person charged their fan $1,000? First of all, Chris Brown is just like bringing happiness back. Like, back in the day, well, I mean, you can still get like VIP tickets or whatever, but you know, if you are a true fan, you're gonna pay that money if you really want to go see that person. If you can't see them no other way, and you know you're not gonna be able to see them any other way, you're gonna pay that $1,000. And was that wrong for him to do that? Hell no, not at all. He really doing it for his fans. You know what I'm saying? It's just good to do. So when he started it, everybody else wanted to start doing the same thing, because it's not wrong for him to do the meet and greet. I mean, he was doing it for his fans, to meet his fans. You know, because nowadays, like, everybody meet their fans like on social media, like tweeting or Instagram. He wanted to be personable. You know what I'm saying? So this is what he had to say. He said, when artists do concerts, they have something called a VIP package. I haven't done meet and greets in over 7 years. I have the coolest fans on the planet. I appreciate the fuck out of them. These are memories that will last with them forever. And he also, when he was speaking about that, he was speaking about how there's some lame ass music artists out here that don't even make eye contact with people that made it possible for them to even have a career. Like, that was so dope of Chris Brown to even do that. And I met him when he had first got into the music industry. He was a teenager, like 15, I think. Yeah, 15. And he was just goofy and carefree then, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had a good spirit about himself. So, I could see why he said he just wanted it to be fun for his fans, because he is a fun person. So, I mean, people was giving him hell about that. As soon as he started doing the meet and greets, people want to joke and say he must ain't getting the money that he was getting before. It's just a whole bunch of foolishness. But hell, if you know, if it's somebody that you really really want to meet, you gonna pay that $1,000 to go see them. Period. If you got it. If you ain't got it, then hey, that's on you. But as far as the meet and greets go, if you had $1,000 to go and splurge, you really wanted to see somebody that you know that you just ain't gonna see out here in the streets, and you can go to their show at the same time, I think you would do it. So after doing further research, um, Matthew Bellani, he's a former Hollywood reporter, said he knows the real reason as to why Chris Brown didn't perform. Matthew Bellani said that in an article he contacted the higher ups at Disney and ABC, explaining how he thought that the prospect of a convicted domestic abuser fading an alleged child molester wasn't a good look. So pretty much saying that someone that was involved in domestic violence shouldn't be, um, you know, doing a tribute to an alleged child molester, referring to Michael Jackson, and saying that it wasn't a good look. Also, he said that the executives he spoke with weren't even aware that Chris was supposed to perform. I don't know how true that is, but that's what they're saying. Anyway, once they found out that he was supposed to do the tribute to Michael, they was upset. They knew that they was going to receive a lot of tons of black backlash for this, because Chris Brown has been saying, he's been banned from Hollywood, which is the truth. But anyway, the producers reportedly had offered Chris Brown an opportunity to still perform, but without doing a tribute, because it would be too radioactive, whatever the hell that means. But anyway, Chris Brown wasn't interested in that. As you can see from his Instagram, he showed us footage of him performing Michael Jackson, because that's what the hell he performed for. Like, this man sat here and practiced for a performance that you want him to all of a sudden stop doing because nobody didn't inform the executive producers of what was going on. I don't believe that. I just really don't believe that the executive producers didn't know what was going on. Don't they know what's going on with the show? Wouldn't they like to know so they can make sure that everything is done perfectly or whatever? I just really refuse to believe that. You know, these music artists, just people in general in Hollywood, they put a lot into their craft, and doing stuff like this can really hurt people. It's really hurtful. But anyway, that's just crazy. Like, So you're an executive producer of a show and you don't know what's going on. You mean to tell me you don't know who's performing and what they're performing? Yeah, all right. But back to the AMAs, I just feel like this was like maybe some form of control. Like, okay, you won this award, but you're not good enough to showcase Michael Jackson. Like you're not on that level as you think you are. So we want to bring you back down to size. After we done asked you to do the tribute, you've been practicing for this tribute, and we're just going to pull it that day so you can just feel shitty about it. I don't know. Doing things like that, though, that would have somebody like really, especially, he idolized Michael Jackson, you know what I'm saying? So, and you thinking, oh man, this is going to be like big for me. I've been going through it since 2009. So maybe this is going to go up for me. You know what I mean? Like, I want everybody to see this performance. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Only for them to call you with some bull crap about you not being able to do it. So I want to hear the AMA reasoning as to why they felt like he couldn't do it. I mean, why did you go through all of that? The practices. Why did you have him go through that? You wasted his time. You see what I'm saying? You wasted his time. So, because they wasted Chris Brown time, don't you think he should be compensated for that? Like, shouldn't he be getting paid for that? Because he took time out of his schedule. I mean, he could have had done a show here or there, or hell, been in the studio recording. But he took some time out of his day to perfect a choreography. You know what I'm saying? To perfect the performance, because this is the most important performance. This is Michael Jackson. So, you got to come hard to go home. He came to do this. Like, he need to be compensated for that. That's not right. It's not right. But I do want to hear y'all thoughts. So let me know, what do you think about this situation? Do you think Chris Brown should have performed at the AMAs? If you think he should have, tell me why. If you think you shouldn't have, tell me why. We're going to have a dialogue in the comments. So thank you for listening. Make sure you subscribe and comment. All right.